You may worry that if you pick a career that's out there or that your family doesn't understand or approve of, that it could hurt your relationship with them. It doesn't have to. I'm Laura Sims. I help people choose and start the right meaningful career, even if they've been trying to figure it out for years. When you decide to do work that is meaningful to you, not everyone will understand. Not everyone will be encouraging. In this video, you'll learn to understand them, why they're behaving this way, and then you'll learn what you can do to maintain those relationships and still get support. So let's talk about why your family may not understand or even judge your career choice. One is very simple. It just comes down to worldview. It's not personal. In their mind, what you want to do is not practical or even possible. And if that's coming from your parents, it could be that when their generation was coming up, the option you're considering didn't exist. It wasn't possible. And they haven't caught up to what's possible and available now. It could be that they've never seen an example of anyone do this, so they don't have a mental model of success. And if they see you try to go do something that they don't think is humanly possible, of course they're gonna worry. Number two, you may be caught in a values clash. Every family is a microculture, and every microculture has its own values and assumptions. Some microcultures lean towards prestige. Some lean towards selflessness. Others really value tradition. And in your family, maybe the tradition is we work in education, or we work in medicine, or we work the land. Some microcultures are going to see it as highfalutin if you wear a suit to work. Other microcultures are going to see it as extremely disrespectful if you don't wear a suit to work. If you challenge the microculture of your family, it can be threatening or at least disorienting to the other family members because that's not how we do it in this microculture. Number three, they may also be worried on how it will reflect on them. This is really a lack of self-differentiation. If you do this, it'll say this about me. This can be a really immature and insecure position to come from. I really think this is primate brain kicking in and trying to preserve social standing within their group. A lot of the time, your choice, at least in their mind, is going to threaten their position within their group. Number four, they may be worried how it will impact them. This is true of most partners. They're wondering, how is this going to affect my finances, my schedule, how available you are as a partner, the kind of life that you're going to be able to share and build with them. So I've got a whole video about how to navigate career change with a partner that you can check out. But for the rest of this video, I'm really going to focus on family of origin and when they don't understand. All right, so those are the most common reasons that loved ones don't understand. I hope that'll give you some context and maybe even some compassion for them. Now let's talk about what you can do about it. Because even if you're misunderstood by people you love, you still need to have the courage to choose the career that's right for you. So here's what I've seen work when it comes to coping with families, communities, loved ones that are not going to get on board with your vision for your career. First things first, mourn. It really sucks not to be supported or understood by your loved one. So just let yourself feel how you feel. And it really helps to journal, talk with a friend, something so that you can express those feelings somewhere outside your own head so they don't stay bottled up. Right on the heels of that is to accept that you're not going to change them, and the only thing you can change is your own views and actions. Look, eventually they might change their mind. They might change their mind when they see you go do this thing, and now their worldview has been expanded because you've modeled what's possible. They might change their mind if they get more acceptance and social status as a result of your choices, but they might not. And I don't even like to encourage, I'll show you as a motivating force, because you can show them and they still may not change. So acceptance is really your only path to peace around this. After acceptance comes forgiveness and connection. So just forgive the people who don't understand and then find bonds and connections in the ways that you can relate to them. I'm hoping that forgiveness will come more easily now that you have a better understanding of why your family doesn't understand. So now, find your common ground. What do you have in common? There's plenty of things to talk about, plenty of ways to spend time together that has nothing to do with work. Enjoy talking about what's on Netflix or sports, or get into whatever holidays you celebrate in your family's microculture. You can laugh about old memories that you've already created together. You can do activities to create new memories together. You can still have great relationships with your parents, your siblings, your friends, your extended family. If they don't get what you do for work, if they don't approve, if they don't understand, if you're both willing to connect with each other over other things. I will tell you, I don't think my dad understands what I do. It did not exist when he was coming up in the working world. He likes my testimonials page because it's people saying nice things about how I helped them, but I don't think he really understands what I do, and that's fine. We talk about other stuff, we do other stuff, and we still have a great relationship. All right, so you've maintained some relationships with your family, and then you get to do this next thing that's really going to support you, which is find new people. Find genuine belonging and community with people who do understand your work worldview and goals. And let me tell you, you need this even if your family is 100% on board with your new career. You need to be understood and have a capable, qualified sounding board. If they don't have the context to understand the complexity of situations you might bring up, to understand the nuances, the cause and effect nature of things, if they don't have a lived experience with it, there's only so much help they can be. There's only so much that they can relate. There's only so much that they can really celebrate with you when you have a success. So my family's supportive, but I don't ask them for business advice because they have no idea. I tell them when I have a business win, but they also don't get it like my business colleagues do, and I don't expect them to. So this community piece, this is one of the reasons that I offer career change mentorship in a small community setting, so that your career homecoming can be a forever community for clients who want to stay active in our little world, but it can definitely be a bridge community until they find new circles of belonging in their new industries. Remember, your family may not understand or support your career change. You can still connect with them in other ways, and you can find new supportive communities who really get you, get your work, get your values and your goals. If you want to learn how clients in my little community are choosing the right career, you can check out the exact process they're using in my free training. I will see you in the free training. Guarantee you're going to learn something new about how to choose the meaningful work that's right for you.